Who? Ending down the road from me is a mysterious masked figure. I can't see the figure's face. Based on body shape and voice, it's most likely a girl. Who are you? That was a dumb question, I have to admit. Why? Because I already know. After all, I've seen symbols of non-everyday life like this so many times before that I'm sick of the sight of them. Silently, the girl raises both hands and everything around us is cloaked in a sheet of white. And what's this? Falling down from the sky is snow. Powdery snow as far as the eye can see. Wait, what? Snow at this time of year? It's like a dream playing on a projector, like a dark light casting a shadow on reality. This in the middle of cherry blossom season? Ugh. Silence. Not even the sound of the wind. Then, a blade grazes against my clothes. The fact that I was able to dodge it was thanks to my years of experience, now ingrained in my body and the instincts I was born with. That attack was from a perfect blind angle, but she's right in front of me. Damn it. I roll around atop the snow, dodging as one blade after another flies into the ground. They're the same as the weapon I briefly recognized earlier. Chakrams. How many of these things has she got? Whoa! The throwing attacks were just the distraction. She closes the distance between us with an attack that I only managed to dodge by the skin of my teeth. It isn't over yet, though. Next comes the second attack. A diagonal slash! I can see it! I dodge this too, bending my body backwards to do so. Ah, crap. This stance is bad. In this position, my torso is completely turned to the back. Whatever I'm going to do next, first of all, I need to turn my body forward again. And right in front of me is a girl with a deadly weapon in her hands. Ugh, I fell for it. As I stand there unguarded, the chakram-wielding girl rushes towards me at a superhuman speed. Dodging is impossible. Blocking is impossible. It looks like death is certain. Damn it. It looks like I have to draw it. Shouting this, I kick a cloud of snow in the girl's direction. In an instant, her vision is clouded in white.
Is this supposed to be a smokescreen?
The girl is already swinging her blade forward. She'd made the obvious choice. Even if she couldn't see me, I was still right here in front of her. Yeah, I didn't think I could fool you with something like that. Kicking snow at the girl didn't even stop her blade as it flew towards my neck, let alone grant me enough time to escape. But even so, just for an instant, she faltered slightly, and so, all I need is that single instant. The girl is surprised. Well, of course she is. After all, instead of cutting through flesh, her blade makes a clang, the sound of steel striking against steel blocking her attack. You made me draw it. After a moment, the girl decides to put some distance between us. Then, once she's several paces away, she again blade.
You shouldn't have been able to dodge that attack.
Right. Normally, someone wouldn't be able to dodge it from that close. Even if they tried to block it, with that speed and that weight, all they do is get their arm lopped off.
So, how...
The girl seems clearly confused. How did you escape an attack that should have meant certain death? How did you manage to cheat death? Because I knocked it back. There was only one way I could defy fate. Only one way I could avoid death. Dimly shining in my right hand is that lonesome yet rusty steel blade.
The Kamui.
Yep, I drew it. The Kamui. A ninja sword. My partner of many years. Not that I care about this thing. Now it's nothing but a symbol of memories that I want to forget. I hate it. As long as I hold it in my hands, I'll never become a normal, proper student. Oh well. With a clang, I strike down her attacking blade. Stop. Let's talk for a bit. Look, I just want to be a normal guy. I just want to be a normal student. I can still go back. So, could you just pretend you never saw me and leave? I say this with a smile, like a student proposing a suggestion to a girl his own age. Like someone pretending to be a regular person. Then, the girl gives her answer. Her answer is to raise her blade toward me once more. Ah, I see. I let out another sigh. So, I can kill you then? I flipped the switch in my head. The youthful, days-loving student Kazuki is switched off. And in his place, the death-defying, shadow-dwelling Kazuki is switched on. Alright, shall we? And so, it's back to non-everyday life. This is an underworld matter. Nothing to do with regular society. It doesn't matter who dies. The girl moves fast. She's fast. Using the snow, she hides herself in an instant. If I attack her first, she doesn't stand a chance. That's exactly why she chooses to strike first with a sudden attack. So that's how you're playing it. Steadying my breath, I ready my sword. Holding my sword in a chudan, middle stance, I close my eyes. Sight is a distraction. The enemy is sure to go for my blind spot. I need to sense it, not be distracted by things I can see. She won't be able to kill me with a throwing weapon. To finish me off, it has to be a direct hit at close range.
You're mine.
No, you're mine. That's right. I was waiting for this moment. She's within range of my sword. If I can just time it right, my strike will be quicker.
Come, Snow.
The girl sings and the blizzard grows stronger. In front of my eyes is nothing but pure white. Trying to get even with me for that snow I kicked up, huh? It's too late though. Little frost isn't going to stop me. Snow that melts when you touch it is no match for steel. Ugh. Off by just a hair's breadth. My blade doesn't cut through flesh and my enemy distances herself from me. I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd dodge that. I was sure I cut her down. It seems she's a slightly better assassin than I thought. Come on, enough of this. I've memorized your speed. Next time, I'll kill you. I'm warning you. If you're going to run away, do it now. Once again, the girl assumes her stance. It looks like she doesn't plan on quitting after all. Which means there's nothing left for me to say. The next instant will most likely decide everything. That single moment.
Whoa! Snow? In the spring? Fantastic!
Huh? That dumb voice. Wait! Needless to say, no one waits just because you tell them to. I'm distracted for a moment and the girl seizes her chance to escape. At the same time as it disappears, the snowy landscape is also wiped away. As if it was no more than an illusion. I put my sword away in my shinai bag, and I let out a deep sigh. I flipped the switch once more. Yep, ordinary, regular Kazuki back again. And now?
What? Ninja? It's a ninja! Oh, so cool! Unbelievable!
Now I have to do something about him. Johnny.
Listen up, Kazuki. There was a ninja!
Calm down. There are no ninjas in Japan.
It's true! There was one! After all, there was snow in the spring!
Snow does fall in the spring sometimes here. It's rare, but not impossible.
Oh, really? There was snow everywhere and...
But there's no snow left now, right? You were probably just so excited to see something unusual that you exaggerated it in your mind. And this ninja, did you really see it? Could it be that because you were so excited about seeing snow in springtime that you saw something that wasn't really there?
Well, now that you mention it, I did only see it for an instant, like a shadow. Not like I saw it clearly.
Right? I saw a little snowfall myself. That was real. Everything else was your imagination.
But still...
Anyway, what are you doing out so late?
Shoot! You didn't come back, Kazuki, so I came looking for you. It's almost curfew.
Oh no, let's hurry back then. Come on, let's go.
Okay?
Hurrying along John, who was still craning his neck to look back, I hurried back towards the door. Looks like I managed to convince John. So now... I know this is sudden, but I'm a real ninja. My name is Araya Kazuki. To be precise, I'm a Ronin ninja. It's hard for me to talk about how things turned out this way. I've washed my hands of life in the underworld. I was supposed to become an honest student, but...
I saw it! A ninja!
Why did this have to happen? The next morning, when I arrive in the classroom, John is talking excitedly.
You saw it too, right, Kazuki?
No, I didn't. All I saw was snow.
There was snow yesterday?
Just a little bit, for a minute.
Wow, that's unusual.
Who cares about the snow?
John slams his palm down loudly on the desk.
It was a ninja! They're really out there!
Ninja?
You're awfully worked up, aren't you?
Hey, Akari, Anju. Did you just get here?
That's right. When we got here, John was all worked up.
Never mind that. Johnny, tell us all about the ninja you saw. Every detail.
Okay. Well, it was last night.
Yeah? Wow, this is so exciting!
This is ridiculous. There's no way ninjas really exist.
I'm glad you're being logical, at least. To be honest, it doesn't make any difference to me what happens to the girl that attacked me yesterday or whether the existence of ninjas is revealed. The problem is if someone were to find out my true identity. If that happened, my ordinary life would be over. I have to find a way to smoothly change the subject. Come on, Johnny, knock it off.
You've got no spirit of adventure, Enju. No guy's gonna like you if you're like that.
Hey, listen to me.
What? This doesn't have anything to do with whether guys like me or not.
Hey, calm down.
Listen up, okay? Ninjas are denizens of the darkness. In other words, it's only natural that there haven't been any sightings of them in regular society.
Oops, my hand slipped.
Gah!
Sorry, Johnny, my hand slipped.
Lay off the shoulder punches, man. No shoulder punches.
Anyway, what Johnny saw was just an illusion.
Like if you thought you saw a ghost, but it was really just a curtain. Sorry to be a downer.
What I saw was no ghost. It was a ninja.
That's not the point.
Anyway, that's that. It's almost time for the morning greeting. Let's break it up.
Boo! Boo!
Boo! Boo!
Ignoring their booing, I take my seat. It doesn't really matter what John thinks. The real problem is what happened yesterday. That girl was definitely after me. More than likely, she was a pursuer from the village. I'll be attacked again, no doubt about it. So in that case, I need to come up with a counter strategy. All I want to do was live a quiet life. I knew that leaving the village meant I had to be prepared for this, but I didn't expect them to sins after me quite so soon. Still though, it was only yesterday. There's no way I was going to encounter her again the very next day.
Right, and so, this is Rika Machiyuki, the new transfer student.
Pleased to meet you.
Huh? I couldn't see her face last night because of the mask, but that voice, that presence, there's no doubt about it. This is the ninja girl who attacked me. How bold. She failed the assassination, so now she's thrown herself right into the thick of things.
Machiyuki's seat shall be... That one behind the window seat is open. Sit over there.
Yes, sir.
Huh? That's the seat diagonally behind me. Her expression unflinching, like everything is totally normal. Rika arrives at the seat indicated by the teacher.
I'm teaching the first lesson. So let's go ahead and get started. Get out your textbooks.
What cruel twist of fate? Next, the teacher asks a ridiculous question.
Do you have a textbook, Machiyuki-san?
I'm fine.
Wow, the school year's just started and we keep getting transfers. Kazuki, what's wrong?
No, nothing. With this seating arrangement, I'll be spending a lot of time with my back to an assassin. Surely she wouldn't try to attack me in the middle of a lesson, but... I hear the sound of something cutting through the air behind me, and swiftly reach out to grab it. I catch it in the palm of my hand. Hopefully it's just a bit of broken off eraser or something. A poison needle? She sits there, glaring at me like a wild animal out for the kill. This is no good. She doesn't care if it's the middle of a lesson. She's just going to come at me. At this rate, my peaceful student life really is just a distant dream. I have to deal with this quickly. This isn't something you can talk about around other people. Whoa, another poison needle. You're a one-trick pony. You think you can rattle me by pulling the same trick over and over again? I say this in a whisper, grinning, and the expressionless girl narrows her eyes. What? Hey! You can't throw that many! Looks like I'm just going to have to spend the whole lesson carrying on this pleasant little exchange with my would-be assassin. Except I can't. At this rate, an innocent person is going to get caught up in this. I have to do something about her before that happens. In the end, I spent the entire period being targeted by Rika. Dodging the attacks wasn't that difficult, but the fact that none of the lesson's contents actually stuck in my head was a pain.
Dear me, Kazuki, you look so tired. Are you really that intrigued by Rika?
Why do you say that?
You can't fool me. You spent the whole lesson looking at Rika, right? You want to get to know Rika, right, Kazuki? Me too!
No, it's not that.
You come too, Enju. You're the class rep after all.
I have something to take care of in the student council room.
Bah! Well, if it's work, I suppose it can't be helped. Come on, let's go make friends with Rika.
Hey, wait! Kari takes hold of my arm and drags me along. This position isn't too bad. Her chest is pressing against me. No, what am I saying?
Don't try anything funny with Akari just because I'm not around, alright?
Of course not. With these parting words, Anju leaves the classroom. She really doesn't trust me at all, does she? Oh well. I knew that I had to have a proper talk with Rika later anyway.
Rika!
Rika looks up, her face as expressionless as ever.
What is it?
I'm Akari. Pleased to meet you, Rika.
Pleased to meet you.
She mutters quietly, then turns her gaze to me. There's a look of uncertainty in her eyes. Did she think that I brought Akari along? Hey, you! How am I supposed to broach the subject? We need to be alone, so maybe I should just ask her to meet me later.
Hey, Kazuki, I know this is sudden, but I want you to listen to what I've got to say.
Take a hint, man. John cuts in all of a sudden, an earnest look on his face. Serious expression like that doesn't seem like him at all. He doesn't have something really serious to say, does he?
I really do think what I saw was a ninja after all. I thought it might be illusion like you said, but I don't want to give up just like that. I want to chase the dream. I really think ninjas do exist. What do you think, Kazuki?
Don't bring that up now of all times. No, wait. What did you say?
What? You can't hear me from this close, Kazuki? Hey man, I know you can hear me.
Listen, Johnny. There's no way ninjas really exist.
You're no fun, Kazuki. The world's full of fantasy and mystery that we aren't aware of.
No, this is reality. It's real. Fantasy isn't... It doesn't exist.
Aww. It'd be great if they did exist, though.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with dreaming. It just seems Johnny can't separate dreams from reality.
That's harsh, old buddy.
Well, basically, even if ninjas were real, they'd obviously keep themselves hidden, right? Being seen by some random, uninvolved person, and even worse, attacking someone in public, they'd be a disgrace to the very idea of ninjas, right?
Yeah, must have been a very dumb ninja.
Oh, Rika is giving John a really fierce glare. Not that he realizes it. Hopefully this will help keep her in check, at least a little.
So the ninja I saw really was real after all.
No, I didn't say that. Alright, now I just need to tie up the conversation neatly. If this doesn't work, I'll have to take a more direct approach.
Okay, I got it. What if we try and find the ninja? The one Johnny saw.
Huh? What are you talking about, Akari?
That is a wonderful idea!
Right? If there really are ninjas, I want to talk to them.
Yeah, baby! I can ask the train under them!
Hey! What are you two saying? For some reason, the conversation has suddenly taken an unexpected turn. Without Anju to reel them in, there was nothing to stop Akari and John from running wild.
So, like, a school club? A club to seek for ninjas?
Wonderful, Akari! That's the best idea I've ever heard!
There's no such club as that, though.
Well then, we'll just have to make one.
Where have I heard that line before? Wait, you're going to make what?
We're going to form a ninja seeking club.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Next episode preview, presented by Rika and
Mew. Hello.
a complete miscast. We haven't met in the story yet.
I know. What should we do?
A mission is a mission. I will deliver the next episode preview at all cost.
You're so reliable.
Kazuki used cowardly tactics to keep me in check. After him saying that, it'll be difficult to assassinate him in public. Dirty. Just what you expect from a ninja. Dirty.
Do I sense a personal grudge here too?
You're imagining things. However, because of him bringing up the subject, things took an unexpected turn. He dug his own grave.
You seem sort of pleased.
Can Kazuki return to the quiet life he dreams of? By the way, the next episode previews are metafiction, so you didn't hear anything and you don't know anything. Got it?
Oh, yes, right.
And so, the next episode is Chapter 4, Victim Comes First. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
But by the way, will you be after Kazuki-senpai's life again in the next chapter, Rika-senpai?
Wait and find out next time.
If you liked this video, please give it a highly rated thumbs up. Check the description for more information about the MoeNinjaGirls.